All right, cool. This is Everybody Ain't Able, sponsored by Co-Star Studios and the Mac Juice. And this is the only place you can say whatever you want to say. And it's your boy J-Mac, and I'm always on point like a Sharpie.
Yo, your boy Banks is in the building.
Your favorite homegirl, Mia.
And today's question is, can one friend determine the entire friend group? I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say hell yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Why you say no?
Because, bro, you can't judge a book by its cover, man. You can't just sit here and tell me just because two of my friends doing some wild shit that I'm doing the wild shit. You can't make that assumption.
Why not?
Because you don't know all of us, so therefore you can't make that assumption. That would be just like me assuming because y'all two roll together and he do wild shit, you do the same wild shit.
But you know the famous saying, right?
Okay, birds of a feather flock together is a fucking lie.
This shit ain't no lie.
So you mean tell me you and the niggas that you hang with, y'all all do the same shit? All of them. Y'all all do the same shit.
But but to hang out with them, y'all have to have something in common.
I mean,
Right.
but just that, okay, yeah, you can have something in common, but that doesn't mean that what you're doing determines the friend group. Like, we can have something in common. Like, me and my friends might all like to watch anime. What does that have to do with anything else? We might just all like anime, like, for example. That's not, like, a valid example for me and my friend group, but, like, you know what I'm saying?
I get it, but I don't.
I mean, okay, so at this point, because I feel like it's very feminine directed that y'all be saying that because we're women, we all do the same shit.
We ain't mentioned that, though.
I
We
think that about
That's what it
dudes,
sounds
too, though.
like.
We never said that.
But I'm saying, though, I don't understand how you making this assumption about a friend group just based off of what one person is doing.
You'll be very lucky if you find one person at their friend group that don't be on that shit. Very lucky.
I feel like our friend groups are based off of some form of commonality. Like, everybody has something in common. Like, y'all can't be a friend group if y'all don't all have something in common.
Y'all not gonna hang together if y'all ain't got nothing in common.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I might pick y'all worst quality. I ain't gonna lie. Because when I see girls in a group and I know one of them freaked out, I do assume that the whole group is freaked out.
Well, why would you make that assumption just off of one person?
Hey, it is what it is.
Because y'all hanging together.
That doesn't mean
But I would also assume if you was nice as hell, all your friends was, and I met another one of your friends, I'd be like, damn, all them girls nice as hell.
No, that's definitely not how it goes. I'm the nicest one out of my friend group. The rest of my friends are not friendly whatsoever.
But you say that. How you know one of your friends? How you know one of your friends ain't going back telling somebody else that what you just said?
I don't know them bitches that say they mean.
How do you know that?
Cause that's what they said.
So like, you ain't never seen somebody that's slow and then all they friends slow as hell too?
No, I feel like every friend group has a slow friend.
Look, some slow head people out here. Man.
I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I feel like every friend group has that one friend that you kind of like, are you all the way there? You know?
It might be one slower than the rest of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they all have the commonality of being slow.
Slowing a motherfucker.
I've never seen that. I guess because I don't pay enough attention to people too.
Well,
But I pay attention, but I don't. Like when I see, like in my perspective, like when I see friend groups, like I don't know what they have in common just based off looking at them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can look at people sometimes and say, oh, like they got this in common or they don't. But usually you have to talk to them to be able to understand what they have in common. Because, like, have you ever just seen a friend group, like, you like, why are y'all friends? Like, you question it, like, you'll see them together and you'll be like, y'all don't look like the type to hang out with each other.
Yeah, but after that first 5 minutes of talking to that whole friend group, you'll know why.
Yeah, oh, that is true. But one thing I will say about girls, I think y'all pick friends differently.
What you mean?
Like, I think dudes pick friends based off of, like, what we got in common type shit. I feel like sometimes girls, y'all don't do that. I think sometimes y'all pick, like, what's...
I was gonna say, can you elaborate?
Like,
can you give me an example? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really following what you're saying.
Like, one girl would be the fine friend in the group. She'll know she the fine friend in the group. And she'll hang around the rest of the girls just because she, you know what I'm saying, that make her look more elevated. Or girls also frenemies like a motherfucker. Y'all will be friends, you know what I'm saying, but really be enemies.
PSA to my ladies, please don't be friends with bitches that don't like you. It's not worth your time.
It's like with women, y'all be having like different tiers in y'all group. You know what I'm talking about? Like one person to be this, one person to be that, one person to be that. And I feel like this shit just cause chaos all the time.
I'm saying though, in a friend group, everybody is good at something. So therefore, you're adding something to the friend group to make the friend group elevated in a sense. So like, are you saying like with niggas, y'all just be all on the same plane? No distinction. Everybody just here.
If it's a group, I feel like it's certain niggas that are closer.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But as a group, it's like the boys in motion.
But I'm saying...
We are the boys in motion.
Okay. Your devotion, okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm saying though, but like with women, even in women groups, like we have friendships to where like we're all friends, but like two of us may be closer than the other two, or maybe I'm closer to this friend than this friend. You know what I'm saying? Like we have those type of situations, but I still don't just see how you can determine they like you saying freaked out. You see one of them freaked out, that mean they all freaked out. Like I don't understand how you can make that assumption.
How could you not understand?
That's forever gonna be my assumption. I'm sorry.
If you see me and I hang out with a bunch of niggas you know is hoes, you gonna look at me
most men are whores.
Not all.
Most.
Oh no, better. If you see me hanging out with a bunch of corny ass dudes, you gonna be like, damn, he must be a cornball.
Yes.
How many corny dudes hang out with other people that are interested? I'll wait.
But I'm saying, isn't it usually one corny nigga in the friend group?
No.
Niggas hate corn, bruh.
Y'all don't have at least one friend that y'all feel like that nigga look corny.
No.
Alright.
I'm trying to see all my friend groups.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have one friend group where you have a friend that you kind of like, this nigga kind of corny, but he's still cool. I have a friend that throw a
corny joke in, but not just always corny.
Ugly. I got some ugly ass niggas, trappers, scammers, robbers. Can't think of no cornball.
Oh, wow.
It's like cornball and lame is like in the same category. Like, niggas do not want to be around them type of niggas.
So, basically, the cornballs and the lames are going to be in the same group.
Yeah, they're at the very bottom.
The very bottom tier. Okay. I can respect it.
I'll say, most of the corny niggas do hang out together. Mm-hmm. Just like the shiesty, slimy niggas hang out together.
Right.
You right.
All the stand-up
that's the common denominator.
Yeah, like I say, commonality in male friend groups. Sometimes in female friend groups. Like maybe y'all grew up together or y'all in the same sorority or something.
I was going to say, I can't even tell you, like, even with my friend groups now, I can't even really tell you what we have in common. We're just friends. Like, I'm not even joking. It's not, like, I can't even sit here and really just think about what do we have in common. Like, what made us become friends.
So, if a nigga came up to you and judged your friend group, you can't get mad at that nigga just because you said that.
But I'm saying, though, you making assumptions that you don't even know to be valid.
What? How does he not know it to be valid, though?
Because
you don't even know if your friend group valid.
How do I not know? How
what you just said?
You just said you don't even know what y'all standpoint is.
Exactly.
Friendship. Like what made y'all all gel as friends?
Honestly, we all just started hanging out together one day. It kind of just happened. Like with my college friends, we was all in the same dorm and we all stayed on the same floor. And like our rooms was dead ass like in a row. So like we just started hanging out one day and then it just went from there. And then we just started learning each other, and then it was just we just kind of meshed. You know how sometimes you just mesh with people? We just meshed. There was nothing, like, I can't say there was, like, a specific common event to where it was like, well, I guess I can't say that, because in my opinion, with my college friends, one of the reasons why I stayed at State was because of them, because I was real depressed that first semester. That was the whole thing. But, like, they really brought a bitch up, like, really was like, fool, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you so sad? And, like, eventually I just started hanging out with them every day. And I was like, you know what? You bitches are kind of cool. And I just kept going with the shit.
Nah, I can't agree. I feel like all my friend groups, I have something in common with them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying like right now, I can't really tell you off the top of the dome what we all have in common as a group. Mm-hmm. Like, I could tell you maybe individually if I really just sat and thought about it, but I don't think I've ever just sat and thought about like what we have in common as a friend group. I think that's where I'm lost at, because I've never just really just sat and said this is what we have in common as a friend group.
Do you have multiple friend groups though?
Yes.
So you don't be like, I want to do this with so and so, and I don't want to do this with so and so.
I mean, yeah, but that's because I know their personalities. You know you can't mesh friend groups.
No.
We talked about that.
I'm not saying you can't mesh the friend groups. I'm saying you don't be like, I can go out with them, but I can't go out with them. Like, they understand this, but they don't understand this.
All right.
Yes and no. I can agree. I can say yes and no. In certain friend groups that I have, I be like, this is the friend group that you go out with. This is not the friend group that you'll take to certain places. But I also feel like all of my friends are kind of malleable. They're pretty much adaptive to environment, so it's not like I have to really say, oh, I can't take you somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of get what you're saying to a certain extent.
Like, it's some places that you can't take certain friend groups, but in my personal opinion, you'll never really know until you actually do it, and you have to see how people react in public and in different environments. Because, we can have the greatest friend group of all time, just sitting in the dorm, but then when we go outside, you might be on some shitey shit, or you might be weird, you know what I'm saying? You really don't know until you put people in that environment.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. But like I said, like, I feel like it's certain people I do certain things with. Yeah. So that's why I think it's different. Like, some of my friends like to do this, some of my friends like to do that. So, like I said, each friend group kind of do.
But I think it's easier for y'all to figure out what y'all have in common than for women. Like, for niggas, it's easier for y'all to really have more commonalities.
How?
Because we're women, bro. We complex as shit.
Y'all just make shit complex.
I mean, probably, but it's the premises.
No, probably. Y'all do.
Sir, you're complex. Let's not go there.
We're not talking about me.
Okay, then.
We're not talking about me.
It's in general. I'm saying, like, I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, with women, I have a pretty adequate number of male and female friends, so it's like I can't really just tell you. I can't even tell you what I have in common with my male friends. I don't. I can't tell you that. Like, that's literally something I have never actually sat and thought about.
You ain't never thought about, dang, I'm cool with this person, and this is why.
I mean, but like usually the reason why I'm cool with them is some sort of life-changing or substantial event. It's not because we actually have something in common.
So they don't never piss you off.
Yeah. I
think that's how I define if I fuck with you or not. If you piss me off, and I'll be like, I'm cool with you because of this.
Yeah.
Like, and that's I'm saying, like, it'll be something like an event, the reason why I fuck with you or something like that. Like, of course a friend gonna make you mad regardless, but I don't base friendships off because you piss me off. Like, this is why our friendship is the way this is.
No, I'm saying, like, you be like, this is our commonality. Like, you piss me off, but we grew up together. Mm-hmm. So we friends. You piss me off, but we get money together though. So we friends. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, yeah.
You piss me off, but we played football together back in the day.
Mm-hmm. But is that really a commonality though?
It is, because y'all went through that time period together.
Yeah.
So it's like, over time, it's like a marinate, I say.
Okay.
They marinate.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking more so of actual, like, traits that you have in common. That was what I was saying. I can't really just sit there and tell you that. Well, like, of course, we have common situations that we've been through together. Most of the time with friends, you're friends because of a common situation or some shit that you went through. Like you said, like, we've been friends since we was kids. Or we played football together. We was doing basketball, whatever, that type of thing. I thought you was speaking on, like, actual, like, attributes, like, oh, we all do X, Y, and Z. This is why we're friends.
So you don't think that if one friend's a hoe, that the possibility of the other friends being hoes don't have shit to do with it? Don't have this shit to do with what you're saying? We grew up together. Mm-hmm. She a hoe. She probably a hoe too. They grew up together.
But it's also, okay, you can make that assumption, but you could be wrong.
How likely am I going to be wrong though?
Well, shit, Jeremiah, I don't know statistics.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking like a general question, like how likely am I to be wrong?
I mean, it depends on the friend group and what you consider, because there's different definitions of hoe. We went over that too. So it's like, you can say all day that I be doing hoe, like let's just say it's me and one of my friends. You can say all day I be doing hoe shit, but she might be faithful as hell, and you think she doing hoe shit, but she really not.
Man, in this case, that whole word, it's just gonna be straight whole word. Like, if you a hoe in that friend group, you a hoe. Mm-hmm. Like, ain't no different definition for this shit. Like, so this is the same in this situation.
Okay, so what I'm asking is basically like, okay, so you saying that if I'm a hoe, that means my friend group is probably hoes too.
Yeah.
So therefore, that's what you gonna assume, and then once you sit and you actually talk to us, you'll be able to measure whether or not that statement is accurate.
Yeah, but in the back of my mind,
I'm still gonna have that thought.
I'm still gonna be thinking. Damn, I just dropped that.
Jesus Christ.
In the back of my mind, I'm still gonna be thinking, like, damn, she could be a hoe.
Well, I'm gonna think worse than that. I'm like, damn, she could be a hoe. That means she can be a slap dick slut.
Oh, wow.
Yo.
You gonna take it there.
One is always better than the other.
Uh-huh. And so then what if you, okay, let's just say you find out you're wrong, but you still gonna have that logic, even though you know you're wrong?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like you still gonna be thinking like, damn, she hang out with them, like she gotta have some type of influence on them.
Okay. I'm like that's a better description of where you're going with
Some
this.
Some people know how to hide this shit well.
Everybody slip up.
If you a freak, you a freak.
Okay, yeah.
You probably hang out with some freaks.
Once you a freak, you ain't no hiding that freak shit. Ain't no hiding that shit. That shit gonna come out.
Just like if you a hoe until proven otherwise.
But who are you trying to prove that you're not a hoe to?
I don't know. Am I a hoe too?
Jeremiah.
Nah, for real though, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's valid. Even though I know it's like super reaching, it's reaching far as hell. But at the same time, it's like, it makes sense though.
So, I mean, okay, so you're basically saying you gonna make this assumption off the top 100% every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I can respect it.
Why would I not though? Tell me that.
I mean, I feel you. I be seeing niggas, and when I be talking to them, and I be like, do your friends or your friend group act like this? Because I be like, you a whore, so that means they whores too. Or,
so that means you judging too.
No.
Just like you see.
I'm saying, let me finish my thought. Damn. I'm saying, like, I'ma think that, but it's like, I'ma be like, you know what? I'ma see. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start hanging around niggas, you get to see different sides of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I be like, you're not really that much of a whore. You kind of regular. But your friend, he a slut. He just slut.
But that shit ain't still, that shit, once you find that shit out, that shit still don't like float in your head a little bit.
It makes me question a lot of things. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It does, because I be kind of like, are you hiding it, or are you really like this?
All right then. So
but
you in the same position we in.
I'm an overthinker, sir. I'm an overthinker everything, every time.
You in the same position
every time.
That mean you do the same shit.
You tell me some shit, and I'ma think, yeah, you got some other shit going on. It's something in between the lines in there.
My thing is, because this is women's favorite shit. If you see a broke nigga, you ain't gonna assume the rest of his friend broke ass?
No. A lot of broke niggas hang out with niggas that have money to make themselves look better.
Hell nah. Fuck no. He can't be around me.
But I'm saying though, it be kind of like I don't know, maybe because the definition of broke with women is kind of a weird thing. And I'm saying it because...
I know what it is.
What?
The definition of broke to women is a nigga that don't want to spend no money on them. Then that nigga broke. That's what that definition is for women. Yeah. If a nigga don't want to buy that girl shit, then he broke.
Well, I mean, I live by it ain't tricking if you got it. So I don't know what to say.
If you got it.
I mean, I'm saying though, like, I feel like I don't call a nigga broke. I mean, I'm aware niggas be having money. Niggas just don't want to spend it on you, and if they don't, they fucking don't.
My girl ask you, hey, you can do it. Nigga be like, no. She go back to her friend. Oh, that's a broke ass nigga. He ain't want to do this for me.
Shit, I'd be like,
oh, that nigga broke because he ain't want to spend his money on your ass.
I mean, I'm not gonna say the nigga broke. I'm just be like, the hoe said he didn't want to pay for it, so I guess I gotta pay for it myself.
Not the hoe.
Man, now the nigga gotta be a hoe and shit, cause he
was a hoe before.
It is what it is.
He was a hoe before.
All humans are hoes. She asked me.
Yep.
But it is what it is.
The hoe is a general term.
What the fuck you look at me for like that?
What?
You say yup, and then look at me like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wildin'.
It is what it is. So, Mia, you saying you standing on it?
I'm standing on you cannot judge a friend group by one friend. I feel like it's like when they be doing research and experiments and shit, you have a fucking sample and you have X amount of people in that goddamn sample. You have to have multiple. You can't just have one sample. You have to have multiple samples in order to determine if this will fit the probability of general population.
Okay.
Hey man, if that girl in that group is a slut, all of them a slut. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'ma say I'm 50-50. I'ma go and say I'm 50-50. Cause now I look at it, I mean, I do know some chicks that do hang out with some slut boogies.
Mm-hmm. But they not slut boogies.
They not just super slutty. Mm-hmm. Or they not super slutty for me.
Yeah.
Could be that too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, different niggas. Niggas and females do different shit for different people.
You right.
So it could be they just not slutty for me. Mm-hmm. But I have seen
still a slut though.
And please.
Possible.
Please.
Possible. So I can say I can see both sides.
Yeah.
I can get it.
And ass don't see both. He just see one.
Nothing but one side.
Slap dick slut.
Slap dick slut.
What's up with y'all? Let's take a look. Oh damn, I missed it. This is Everybody Ain't Able, sponsored by Co-Star Studios and the Mac Juice. And it's your boy J Mac, and I'm always on point like a Sharpie.
Yo, your boy Banks is in the building.
Your favorite homegirl Mia.
And we just gonna take a little toast to everybody not being able to say what they want to say.
Yeah, she already got started.
She done kicked
Go
me.
to hell.
I'm really straight. I ain't trying to eat no alcohol. And we out.
I need someone to
help me.
Help me. I know that you can't feel me. Feel me. When you meet the real me. The real me. It's something that you can't see. Can't see. I need someone to help me. Help me. I know that you can't feel me. Feel me. When you meet the real me. The real me. It's something that you can't see.